Nice puffy cheeks, descending arpeggio. With vibrancy. Great, right here in the middle, I want you to take a very tiny ooh, like the smallest ooh you've ever sung, okay? And we're gonna do a reciprocating fifth. No, let's just do four. No, I'm doing it the wrong way. Sorry, one more time. Backwards. Nice. One imagines that at this time of day you've not sung before this, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, sorry. What did you say on that one?
I had asked if I was peaking a little.
Yeah, turn it down just a touch.
Yeah. I have not sung yet today, and
I assumed that was the case, which is fine. I on a raspberry, please. Yeah, we'll just get those chords nice and squared up if you did have a long rehearsal last night before we get going. Go ahead and really target the airflow toward the roof of your mouth, okay? Yeah. Okay, good. That's some nice low impact stuff. Would you just give me some low singing? Just like some nice, very very comfortable, not soft, just comfy phonation. E-O-Ah. Yeah, no louder than that. Okay, good. Now, let's come down, okay? Ooh. Yep, vibrancy's your friend right now. Nice. Great. Can we do the same thing on an ah?
Yeah. How much, like, just air sound is coming through in that, in the, like, middle and bottom?
Yeah. So now, as you come down, you can come into full phonation. Okay?
Yeah.
But we're gonna start voix and let it happen as we come down.
I was asking because I've got a lot of drainage this morning, and I heard I could hear coming through that, and it didn't feel like sound like mucus vibrating, but it was just like steady air. It was almost like subtone on a saxophone. That like airy jazzy sound.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was audible out there and whether or not that was.
It was on the breathy side for that. I think we were just getting a little non-chord closure because your chords were tired.
Sure.
That's okay. I want to switch it up. Go to a voix mixie ah. Let it come into full phonation. It won't be loud or anything, but
yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Great. Can you take a nice inhale and think of the sensation of onset almost being an in sensation rather than an out sensation? Yeah, you feel the difference in that onset? Yeah. Two more of these. Last one. Great. Okay, cool. Now, if we could take that up, now I would like to hear that full, just, for an exercise. See, just make sure the voice is doing what it needs to be doing, yeah? So, let's do that as a slow passage. Okay, so we'll do like a...
Was this G? Because I think I did the F sharp wrong.
Sorry. Don't worry about doing it wrong. Just sing and allow the vowel to be consistent and allow the changes that happen to occur.
Yeah, when I got to the top, I was like, aha, F sharp. And then I went down a half step, and I was like, no, not, because I was like, great, this one should be bright, and it.
So this is D major, okay?
Okay.
So on the top, that's an A.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, can we do that on an O vowel, please? Cool. When you're coming back down, I think you could open a bit.
Yeah, I felt that as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a choice, but directionally, if you were going that way, I think I would open it.
Yeah.
Let's do it on an A vowel now. Let's say you had to execute this maneuver on an E. Yep, thank you for verticalizing that. Back to an ah. Yeah, that's stable. That's stable. Great. A vowel, please. Now, just for the end of the warm-up, let me hear that in context.
Do you want starting on the
La spe.
La speranza.
One more time. The G.
Yeah.
The G is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
If the F shape allow that stability to come into the G in the same shape,
Mm-hmm.
then there's a vowel change. So then there's the shift. But if the G has already turned by the same open shape as the F, ah, hua, boo, ah, all those, you like how technical that was?
Yeah.
And yet sensationally, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. La speranza.
Yes. That. Exactly
Yeah.
that. But do you feel how stable the C feels then?
Yeah, that felt so much better.
Exactly. If you rush the G and you don't properly set up the G is the thing where you'll catch the king. To quote Shakespeare wrongly. Gelida manina, se la lasci riscaldar, cercar che giova, al buio non si trova.
I don't need to wait the whole time. Why am I?
Sorry.
Ma per fortuna una notte di luna, e qui la luna l'abbiamo vicina. Aspetta aspetti signorina, le dirò con due parole, chi son e che faccio come vivo.
Okay, end aria 1. Great. Couple of things, okay? Can you start it for me again? The very first line, I think the first line of this aria is so danged hard. Can you think more Italianate on the bright scale of Italian singing? Because, you know, Italian singing, very chiaroscuro. In this, can you give me more of the brightness scale in this first phrase?
Do you want that for all of the parlando sections in this?
No. I am talking about from che gelida up unto riscaldar.
Okay.
I'm talking about literally the first phrase.
Che gelida manina, se la lasci riscaldar.
Yes. Yes. Particularly on dar at the end as well. It's the ahs. The ahs in this lower section were a little...
Yeah, I've been feeling that lately this past week or so.
Okay. One more time, just that first phrase. I remember I had to sing this on a master class, like this first line, like 6 times one time. It was so annoying.
Che gelida manina, se la lasci riscaldar.
Yes.
Cercar.
Yes. Now, I want you to do the same thing, because once you got into, like, ma per fortuna, that was all fine. But I want you to do the same thing, aspetti signorina.
Aspetti signorina, le dirò con due parole.
Okay, right there. Le dirò, open that a little bit more.
Okay. Le dirò con due parole, chi son e che faccio come vivo.
Great. Was any of that where you had any of the pull and take problems in the audition?
Yes.
It was in that section, right?
It was in that section, and also in it was in that section.
And in povertà mia lieta.
Yes. Yeah, I wanted to look through and be like, where exactly? But yes, those are exactly the 2 spots.
Okay. So the reason he was probably, if there was some lack of communication, the thing that I could still hear more of in that section is word stress.
Okay.
Important syllabification. Che gelida manina. See what I mean?
Yeah.
And yours is still pretty. Che gelida.
I think when I first learned this aria a couple of years ago, when I was playing around with it a little bit, it was right after having done a lot of contemporary musical theater, and I remember I had sung this, and they were and it was that's not the rhythm, and I was like, yeah, it's parlando, we're just doing this thing, and they're like, no. Che gelida manina. And I was like, and I think I've swung too far the wrong direction.
So I think that's the issue.
Yeah.
Can you do just a j with a hard j?
Che gelida manina.
Yeah, but mani, we got to get to the next words.
Manina.
Yeah, one more time.
Che gelida manina, se la lasci riscaldar, cercar che giova, al buio non si trova.
Yeah, it makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, and the same thing. Aspetti, signorina. And you got to get that out because you don't want her. The reason the tempo is there is because you don't want her to leave.
Yeah. Aspetti, signorina. Le dirò con due parole.
Okay, good. Save the B flat. Okay, good. Next section. Chi son?
Chi son? Sono un poeta. Che cosa faccio? Scrivo e come vivo. In povertà mia lieta, scialo da gran signore, rimerini d'amore, per sogni e per chimere, e per castelli in aria. L'anima umiliaria.
Okay, good. End aria 2. Don't overemphasize. I love that you're doing in povertà, but don't overemphasize the b either. In povertà, mia lieta. The whole thing is about increasing the legato. In povertà, mia lieta. Okay. See, it's too much. It's too explosive. Yes.
Yeah. Keep going.
Sorry, one more time now.
In povertà mia lieta, scialo la gran signore, rimerini d'amore, per sogni e per chimere.
Stretch right here.
E per castelli in aria. L'anima umiliaria.
Okay, then I imagine you probably hooked in at that point with each other, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
felt
that
like we were in pretty good shape there.
that's
And
fine. I'm sure
doing
that's
this now. I think I guess I don't know which one is right, but I think I oversang Rimerini d'amore and that following section in the room. Doing this now, I felt like I was in the not quite the same parlando as the beginning, but more that than the singing I had just done before it, and that felt way more appropriate and right. And I think that having done like per sogni per chimere.
Oh no.
I think set me up poorly for the end.
Oh yes.
Yeah, this makes sense.
If you lean into anything in aria 2, it's per castelli in aria.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can I get another shot at this, just so I can get that muscle memory in?
Do you want to do it from the whole way back to Chi son or just in povertà mia lieta?
I'm good with just in povertà.
Okay, great. Here we go. And
In povertà mia lieta, scialo da gran signore, rimerini d'amore, per sogni e per chimere, e per castelli in aria.
expansive but not loud.
L'anima umiliaria. And too open on d'amore, yeah? I felt like that was a little too d'amore. A little too... Okay.
That was fine.
Perfect. Cool.
The only thing I want to say also about that section, make sure you do finish the B flat of E per Castellinaria, that you finish the note. Sometimes you're not quite finishing the note.
Sure.
Just sing that.
E per Castellinaria.
Yes, make sure you release the note. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I don't know that we need to sing this big phrase, do we? We're okay there, yeah?
No, I feel a lot better about this already.
Yeah. See, it's interesting. We spend so much time in the first stages of this. How do we transition into the C? How do we transition out of the C? Blah, 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 blah. But it's these things that actually make it more difficult. And because these are the things that determine the pacing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so much about singing an aria like this, particularly when you have to sing 3 more acts, is...
And the duet, right after this.
Oh, God. That darn key.